the right button.
Streaming.
No, it should be streaming. So as soon as we see some evidence that we are in fact streaming, we are. Alright. Welcome back to our stream of Super Revolvers starting just a minute. And hopefully today we won't have any unfortunate incidents like a blackout from this. So, when last we logged on, when we logged off, we had decided to take the Celestial Being route split, where Crowe has decided he's going to go out and track down these crazy Celestial Being guys who appeared out in the world and turn the world into chaos by announcing their intention to take out anyone who's going to start any kind of war. Does it seem crazy? Absolutely, but they may very well have the power to do so. So, back to the northern reaches of Africa. And Crowe alone in his transport ship. So, Chief, have you been able to find anything out about that celestial whatchamacallit? Not at all. Let's see. Countries all over the world are mobilizing squadrons to try and find things out, but no one's got a single lead yet. It seems that those weird particles being shut off their engines are blocking all forms of communication and radar. Thanks to that, it's pretty hard to find any trace of them left. Then, so basically you're telling me I'm just supposed to stumble around through the dark here as I'm flying in circles here? Isn't that kind of pointless? Well, the only clue that we do have is that message that they sent out. You're talking about their plan to try and get rid of anyone who's wage a war? Exactly. If that's true, I'm pretty sure that they should be moving soon. After all, there are far too many people or organizations in this world who want to start wars. If you're gonna say that, if you're gonna talk... Speaking of that, isn't Axion gonna be in trouble? After all, aren't you guys primarily arms merchants? Now for... totally get again, but yes. That transport of yours, you think it's kind of convenient that you've been flying around like that? I'm not totally certain. She's talking about how the transport plane basically has been circling around a couple of areas here where the three great countries of the Union, the HRL, and the AU have been backing various little groups in mini power struggles of their own little Cold War. What? Currently, in the northern area of Africa that you're flying over, the country of Gizon, which is being backed by the Britannian Union, and the smaller country of Abdoma, which is currently hiding behind the shield of the AU. You're right over their front lines. Wait a minute. Don't tell me, Chief. Are you using me as bait? And I'm really not sure what to use here as... Here's a fun little idiom that I don't think translates quite well. If you walk a dog, you'll find a stick. Walk at a stick. One of those two. I'm really not sure if there's an idiom like that that would work very well. But yeah.
If you walk a dog, they will find a stick.
It's either find or be hit. I'm not entirely sure.
I mean, if you walk a dog, they will find a stick.
Yes. What I'm saying is there any, idiom in English that would fit that? I'm not entirely certain, but yes. Walk a dog, they'll find a stick. Even if I am joking, you're currently in the most suspicious place in the world. That gunman that called itself the Reaper. Seems that was something that was sent on by the colonies. So is that mobile suit also called a Gundam? According to the information the AEU sent along to us, the armor it was made from is some sort of special metal that you can't find out except in space, known as Gundanium. I see. So that's why it's a Gundam. So if that's something that the colonies sent down, then the reason it was targeting the AEU's base must have been exactly as you'd imagine. It's a weapon they designed and sent down in order to try and liberate the colonies. Space colonies and the Colony Management Corporation. In theory, the colonies are being managed by a completely separate group, but in fact they're just being manipulated from behind the scenes by the three great countries. For these past few years, the colonies have called for liberation and independence a number of times, but they've all been crushed by force. Are you talking? Just like with Hero Yui's assassination, huh? You're talking about the great leader who is advocating non-violence and pacifism, yet still wanted the colony liberation, Hero Yui, huh? However, he was assassinated, and the angry colonists started riots in the wake of that. However, in the end, they were just crushed down by the CMC's military force. As a result of that, rather than liberation, the colonies became completely ruled with an iron fist. How sad. However, those colonies still haven't given up and have been busy preparing their next stand, huh? Next trip.
Okay.
Things not working right?
Well, things are working, but they're going in the opposite direction. Game's audio is super loud. Yeah, sorry, we're working on the audio stuff.
Yes. We heard that on reviewing our recordings last time, we found that we didn't have any.
Let's cut that down.
Yes, we found we didn't have any audio from the game coming through. Anything? Yes, so it'll be just a minute here as we wait to see if these audio problems we're working on are fixed. But yes, it is rather ironic that the person thought of as the main pilot of Wing shares a name with the assassinated leader of the colonies, isn't it, Hero Yui?
Fully on purpose.
Yes, I know it is, but still ironic.
I made a mistake.
Okay. So.
You spot it. Just spotted it and sit there.
Trimmed too far.
Yep.
Fun. So.
Okay, game sound is a bit low here, so this is a balancing act. We didn't have to deal with this before.
Yes, so we'll appreciate a bit of patience here. Very sorry about this.
Yeah, that should be a bit better.
But yeah.
The numbers, the peaking looks about right. Okay, there we go.
Okay. So yes. So basically, the plan here is that the colonies are developing a couple of super strong mobile suits. They're going to send them down to Earth to wreak havoc, send the three great countries into chaos, and at that time, they'll be able to push more strongly for freedom. Perfect plan. Hope it works.
In theory, it should.
Yes, in theory it should, but theory is never worth it. So you're saying that guy who helped me out back at the lab was one of them as well? We can't say anything for sure, but it's highly likely. Oh hey. Oh hey, there's something quickly approaching you. Looks like my bait caught something. Hey, you're telling me you weren't joking before? So long as you and the Brasta are together, I'm sure you'll be able to get through it. I'm absolutely certain. No. Just because you're using a cute voice doesn't make things right. It's my... Not trusting women's my style. Particularly beautiful ones. Oh, Crowe. Crowe has a bit of trouble with women. Mainly because his former superior was an absolutely terrifying sadist. Poor guy. He gets slightly better over the course of the games. Oh, what are you saying? I'm hoping you win this time. So, what's going on there? Seems that one of the AU squadrons is approaching. Didn't you say that your boss had talked with them? You don't need to worry about them. I'm just so sad it wasn't celestial beings showing up. Please don't say things like that so casually. What? What's wrong, Crowe? Then you guys started shooting at me. Didn't you tell me that you had to talk with them? They're ignoring transmissions from Axiom? Don't tell me there. What is it, Chief? This is bad, Crowe. The guys are falling north of regular forces. What? No, not about it. They're from us! The Order of the Zodiac.
That was Organization of Zodiac.
Chapter 3. The Comet that calls forth war. It might be Organization, but I think Order of Zodiac sounds more right.
I just remember it being really long.
I mean, Order, because they're, sort of nightly-ish. Yes. Boy, Gundam really loves the word Zodiac whenever they have an acronym with Z in it. Pause. If I remember correctly, they're a special force within the AU's army who's backed by the Romfeller Corporation. So they're the ones who are after me? Oh, and boy, do they have the best gear imaginable. Daughter of Axiom! You may have been able to deceive the regular forces, but we won't let you do as you like!
Oh god, that is not a great collection of units.
Yes, they have 2 okay units and then a lot of scrap.
Is that 2 flags?
No
Multiple
flags. They have 2 Aries, 2 Leos, and a collection of scope dogs. I will expound on scope dogs later. Yes, this is perfect timing. We don't need not have the colony guns here, but we can capture that new model as well. Have the armored troopers advance! Close them in it! Prevent his escape! They've even got armored troopers with them. So they bought off some of those mercs from the Gilgamesh. The Gilgameshians. But since they're coming at me, this is legitimate self-defense. Even if you said if you walk a dog will find a stick, this is a bit much. Commencing. Victories defeat the enemy, and losses an ally dies. Clear the map within 3 turns. Haven't done enough to look at the scope dogs, but for anyone who does not know, scope dogs are from the series Armored Trooper Votoms from the early 80s. It is not a horrible series, but it looks pretty dated. We'll pick up the protagonist of that later, and he can be one of the most broken units in the game. But yeah, they are sort of the epitome of real robots. They were based on Jeeps, particularly the standard ones. These purple ones are uncommon. They're typically green, armored, and basically scrap metal. These were designed to be the main units at the end of a 100-year-long intergalactic war, and it really shows. They will explode at a drop of a hat, pretty much like Leos. Except they may even be worse than Leos. They were designed for quantity over quality. Ooh, that is pretty. Yes. Zero here has been working on a black kit here, a little Phoenix model, so Not sure if it's showing up, but he's very shiny.
It's at least less shiny than Yakushiki, thankfully.
Yes. Which we will be getting later on. We will get the Yakushiki. But yes. This.
I have to imagine this is much different.
Maybe. You really want to save energy, just land on the ground and go over, but...
Fly?
Yes, naturally fly. So yes, your 3 options available are move, land, spirit commands, and text stats.
No, I should easily be able to. I can some energy, I just don't know.
Okay.
Oh, you know what, it's a Leo.
It's a Leo.
I'm gonna assume it's going to die from this.
You can hope. Yes, Leos. I want to be seeing a special Leo on this stage. You can tell it's a bit better than usual, but... No, he did not kill it. I mean, Leos aren't that strapman.
However, I should be able to kill that.
Leos are Leos. And that's all we have for now. We will be getting quite a few more units here in a minute. Hello. Let's see. Penta Trooper attack. Okay. You want to leave it on the bandit spiker? Sure.
Seems as reasonable as anything, really.
Armored Troopers. So these are the mobile weapons that people from the Struggy Skeleton use, huh? They're pretty simple, but they're pretty strong as well. It seems that you guys have joined up with us. So I guess that makes us pretty much the same, being owned by someone else. So let's do this without any grudges. Yes. Scrub dogs. Aren't the helmets wonderful that these guys wear? They're apparently a super early form of VR.
Or is it AR?
VR, AR, it's probably
Very
AR.
That's probably AR.
But yes, they were special helmets that plug into the mech and allow you to see what it's seeing, and project data on paths you should take, things like that. Things up further. Or something. And it scores pretty.
It's just so long.
Everything Protoss is very long. Very nice, Crowe. Oh, and he's about to use his sniper rifle against a shoulder missile pod.
Yeah, it's elements, why not? Yeah.
I love this sniper rifle attack. It's so beautiful. Just, disposable rifles. Who cares about that? Ouch. I'm taking a bit of damage and we don't have a healer yet.
You do have a repair kit.
Turns over. That's what I'm trying to fix. Isn't this wonderful? The sniper rifle is just an attachment that goes on his regular handgun. In the super barrel. Fire, and... both shots were enough. That was just retarded. This is the real deal! And dodges straight into it. I just love that attack for how, for the first time you use it, like, what on earth is happening? Did I miss? And now, a whole bunch more of the other show. Reinforcements? Oh, come on. This is bad. That unit. It appears as though it's from Axiom. However, since it's here, it must have some relation to those Gundams. I may as well go ahead and test its strength for myself. That unit, at least, that unit that is moving differently than the one we've seen so far. So tell me, how's this lightning baron is here? What? There's a reaction from above? What's coming? And now to this. Transformed! And that shape. Is that also a Gundam? Target acquired. Target is the AU mobile suits. And yes, and just to show up here, you go ahead and do it. We have as a special guest here, the wing itself. Yes.
It's gotten some slight damage over time. This is the second model I made.
Yes. But yes, we have a very own wing here.
I like the wing. I mean, it's superly long though.
Yep. As the wings of a boy who killed adolescents plays in the background. And just to show off a bit of what the wing can do. Target locked on. I really need to get better at giving Kira's lines with no emotion whatsoever. I don't know, Buster Rifle.
Hakai.
Destroy.
Would seem to be an adequate super reward development team.
Oh no. But yes. Anytime Hero Yui shows up, he'll have a lot more voice lines than usual because his actor, Commodore Howell, I believe, absolutely loves Super Robot Wars. You don't remember that? You don't remember Hero laughing maniacally as he destroyed Oz units at the start of the show? Yes. But firepower!
It's the portrait looks so wrong.
Is that also a colony Gundam? All units, reform! We're going to take out the Axion unit and that Gundam! That Gundam's having the Oz, then I guess I'll make use of them. Continuing mission. Proceeding to destroy the remainder of the AU units.
Goodbye, Leo.
Leos are super cheap.
$1 for a Leo. You know why they're so cheap.
It's because they're mass-produced trash.
They were intentionally made cheap so you could buy a full army of them.
Kind of like the fact that you can buy, you know, a whole army of Meganax. Sniper Rifle versus the Ares.
Crowe's attacks on Nash go too long and the boy who killed adolescents is too good of a song.
Yes. So, this is a questionable one.
I'm gonna dodge. Just dodge from the bottom.
Yes, you have counterattack, guard, dodge.
Yeah, let's dodge.
I would have put on the art for that, but... The Colony Gundam. I'll have you spit out your goals. Too slow. I can easily do it. What? Target confirmed. Destroy.
Yeah, I should have. Probably need
But we'll see. And now even more things show up. The Britannian Union's here? We just came here to confirm what was going on with this dispute here, but I couldn't have imagined that a new Gundam would have shown up. Lieutenant Graham! The Gundam is currently engaged in a battle with the AU forces. What should we do? Since we're already at war with them in this area, we may as well leave them be. We may as well have them owe us something. We'll go ahead and take out that Gundam in the unknown as... well, make him owe us a favor. Seems as if the Union wants to fight as well. Things are getting way too hairy for me here. What? More reinforcements. Those are... celestial being? I don't... It's not just those two ones I saw before. The guys who are taking out the terrorists in space are here as well? They are silent as always. The north of Africa. The AU and the Britannian countries being backed by the AU and Britannian Union are currently fighting against each other. Seems that there's already a little fight going on here. Since we discovered it, we may as well intrude. What do we do about that unit that's thought to be from the colonies in the Axion unit? We're currently investigating the colony's weaponry, so we'll leave things alone for now. And the Axion units? The AU and Britannia are our primary targets. After we clear them up, we can deal with it. Maybe pretty soon, since you've come down, but looks like we're I'm still expecting pretty good things from you. Counting on you. We'll try our best. I'll put forth at least the minimum effort. Alright. Hey, are you listening, Setsuna? Answer, Setsuna! Setsuna! Answer me! Setsuna!
ガンダムだ。
Gundam.
なんだって。
What?
俺がガンダムだ。
I am a Gundam. Orega Gundam da. Yep. Setsuna, I am a Gundam. FCA. And he just charges out on his own. What are you saying? Hey, Setsuna! Leave guard the kid to you! What? Moving to commence operations. Is set off and pour lock on. Hey, you guys! Stuck it. Short end of the straw. Short end of the straw. Oh no! Focus on attacking. Focus on attacking. I leave the dodging to you. They intend to fight both us and the Britannian Union? Exactly as they said. They've come here to stop wars, huh? So I guess they view both of us as enemies. What should we do, Lieutenant? Those Gundams are entirely mysterious. Speaking of those weird particles they have. It's surrounded in mystery. Huh? I'm just saying that there's something interesting. We're changing the plan. All units focus attacks on Celestial Being and the Colony Gundams. And so what should we do about the AU? As long as their commander isn't incompetent, I'm pretty sure he'll be thinking the same as me. That's how fearful these enemies are. Fear some. The Britannian Union's willing to ignore us. A wise decision. We'll focus our attacks on the Gundams as well. I don't know what's going on here, but it looks like the Britannian Union and AU are going to be fighting. Who's an ally and who's an enemy? I don't know! Continuing mission. The target is the AU. In addition, Britannian Union. Exia. Commencing assaults. And off go the nightmare frames. Glasgow's with assault rifles.
Gundam!
I'm pretty sure that's some kind of a scanner.
I remember seeing that time I spent watching that.
Yes. Yes, so now we've got
三大国家陣営の戦力を叩く。
Gundam Radio, Gundam Double A, a couple of scraps of bottoms that are gone, and Code BS. Yeah. It is very pretty.
I mean, primarily mean that spin turn.
Come on, Dynamos. We're going to use your sniper rifle. Since we've started, we can't go back. No matter who our enemy is, I'll shoot them down! I'm not even...
大丈夫だ。ここからは回避も俺がやる。的が小さくても外しゃしねえ。
Since this is by Lock NCL, I'm not even going to try and strain my voice singing this one.
Oh man, there is love in the airspace.
ユナメス、目標を狙い撃つ。次はドイツだ。
That's not what I think from a sniper rifle, but... Goodbye, Glasgow. Look, they even show the ejecting.
You know, that's the best part of the stream, like, when you mention something, I actually have time to look over at it.
Those are flags. Oh, is that... I'm pretty sure
Based on hit chance, I'm almost certain.
The number on the left there, off to the right, is hit chance, and right is crit.
Let's go ahead and go for this.
Nice to meet you, Gundam. Oh, Graham. Who are you? Graham Acre. The man whose soul has been swayed by your charms. What? I couldn't have imagined that we would meet so quickly. For a Virgo like me, feeling such sentimentalism in fate is just
not the Order of the Zodiac this time?
No! Graham is a member of the Britannian Union, but he's a Virgo. Like
the actual sign.
yes. Like the
Okay.
sign, he's a Virgo.
Considering that the Order of the Zodiac is also named based on all of them.
Yes. A souvenir, I'll take back a part of you. Don't touch me.
私たちは運命の赤い糸で結ばれているようだ。ガンダ
It
ム
seems as though we've been tied by the red string of fate, Gundam.
GN シールドならば
Oh, Graham.
あのフラッグ何者だ
Actually, I kind of like the design for the flags, even if they don't
全
transform
力で
in
相
this
手を
game.
してくれん
I like
釣れないな
that.
ガンダム
People don't seem to love most of the Gundam transforming units.
Yeah, it depends.
Can I do it?
Yes, it can transform if you want to know.
That's that one.
Yes, that is transform. But it can't do much in transform mode.
Oh, I know. I just want to get it over to
I
someone.
don't know that you want to do that. So, let's go ahead and just take a look at our current units here. So, we have the Wing Gundam. Currently in transformed mode. Pretty sure that's bird mode.
Yes, it is called Bird.
Hero has Accelerate as a spirit command, which lets him move an additional 3 squares. Potential level 7, which is really good if he gets low on health. Hit and away, which lets him move after attacking, and blocking. In bird mode, all he has as a weapon is the Buster Rifle. Welcome back into standard mode. He's got Vulcans,
As I expected.
Machine Cannon, which are his pseudo-Vulcans in the chest. The Beam Saber, our very first map attack, the Buster Rifle, which is an AoE like this, but only usable before you move. The Buster Rifle Standard, and the Buster Rifle Maximum Output, which ignores size changes. Yes, he can use any.
Jeez, that was a lot of energy.
We still have 2 more new units here. We have the Gundam Kyrios, with Alleluia Baptism, who has blocking, will up on dodge, and hit and away.
Can't that also transform?
Yes, the Kyrios can transform. He has Spirit Command's Focus, and Guts, which will heal, or Vigor, which will heal a chunk of his HP. Sword Equipped, Shield Equipped, Energy Restore because GN. Has his attacks the Missile Unit, GN Beam Submachine Gun, and GN Beam Saber. Transform it, it gets even better.
Oh, really?
Move only goes up by a bit, but it has the GN Beam Submachine Gun as an attack, and the Tail Unit, which only has 2 ammo, but is by far the strongest attack he has. And then finally, we have the Virtue.
Can the Virtue do it?
What's it?
Purge.
Not yet.
Okay, so it will be able to.
So he has Will Up on Destruction, Blocking, and Support Defense level 2. So just as a note for anyone who has not seen or played these games before, they have a mechanic known as Will, which is important when it comes to certain special attacks and such. It is the number right below the pilot's name, and is currently at 104 for Tierria here. As just a standard rule of thumb, if you take or dish out an attack, you gain 1 will. If you destroy an enemy, you get 5 will.
If someone else destroys an enemy.
If someone else on your team destroys an enemy, you gain 1 will. That's just sort of the general rule of thumb. The Virtue also comes with a special thing, the GN Field, which is our first barrier in the game. It will consume 10 energy or so and block 2,000 damage or less worth. Finally, as weapons, he's got a pitiful GN Beam Saber, a GN Bazooka, a GN Cannon, and GN Bazooka Burst Mode. Which is, I think, one of the strongest attacks we have so far. So. Your choice of what to do. Those two should probably go over and help Crowe. Not that they can. Not at least that he can.
Yeah, definitely this.
The GN Beam Submachine Gun. The world has begun to move as a result of Celestial Being's message. I'm sure that our fights are only going to get tougher from here on. But we shall keep on moving. even if we have to kill the past, or something like that. It's probably a very famous line of his.
Curious, 敵を撹乱する
Curious doesn't look half bad against one. It looks better than most.
ガンダムに落とされるわけには
For here, they're probably going to want to have to focus on taking out Zex. And I would recommend dealing with these enemies.
Those.
Yes. Probably that. That one has taken a lot of damage. It'll get killed off if it counters that. Using the ACP-5s on the other would be a decent idea. You've got 4 ammo for it. Yes.
Not expecting that.
It is ammo based. Just part of why it's so
恨むな
good.
ら恨んでいいぜとっておきのコンバットパターンだ
Is it melee now?
Yes. No, not so far as I know. Really, that counts as melee.
円の動きで追い込むそこへ集中砲だ
Halfway between them. So, it's part of the fact that we've made Crowe melee focused fire here.
君は真ん
This
中を
combat
ぶち抜
attack
こ
fires no counts as a melee attack. Oh, it does change. A bit.
限界だ
That's the impact again rather than shoots them.
Imagine that's dynamic kill only.
Yeah.
うこいつは俺のおはこなのさ
That's pretty nice. And it's not that pretty good. Good. Let's go see who else we can. Personally, I've tried closing in. Beam Saber. Beam Saber.
敵は排除する
No, just
邪魔だ
build the original wing.
It's okay. It's better transformed than most units.
No, I mean I just
こ
prefer
の程度では沈まんよ
Also, you'll note this Leo is special. It's actually got a weird gun on the side. Silver gun. Yes.
予測範囲内のダメージだ
On a side note, you can adjust what OSTs play in this game if you've seen them already. Does anyone want us to change Hero's theme to Boy Who Killed Adolescence? Who's the Boy Who Killed Adolescence? So, you have several flags to take out.
I don't want to just get rid of it right now.
Well, you perfectly can rights to do so.
I feel like he's
Bad idea.
bad idea.
Note that it has a support defense there in the bottom left-hand corner with the other Union flags. It's bad that you have them all clumped like that. Yeah. So if you take out one of them,
叩きだ
take out the other ones, then grab one other one from the high behind. Support defenses are very helpful when they're on your side, very painful when they're the enemy's, because that cuts damage
ロ
by
ックオン
a
ストラト
lot.
狙い撃つぜ
And he had 2 to hide behind, so both of them would have been totally ineffective.
敵機の撃墜を確認
Hey,
You don't like the set at all, do you? Don't you hate its design?
so I'm fine with the Zeta, it's just I absolutely hate the Zeta's head. Something about its long face just seems so very wrong to me. But as a unit in Super Robot Wars, it is one of my favorites because it is the dodgiest little thing ever.
この距離
Wait,
Second,
right?
second only to Chirico. I'll pick him up later.
I love it.
空戦能力は奴の方が優れているのか
As that poor flag pilot is shocked that there's someone who's better than him in aerial combat. I believe that should be everyone. You feel free to color on here. No, no one left.
LNR is good. They can do that.
Yeah. You poor scope dog. There are a lot of dogs in Totems. British dog, marsh dog, scope dog, etc. Yes.
最後までマイスターの務めを果たす
But yes, scope dog is really the one Shiro prefers because it's got a slightly better targeting mechanism with that three-target scope on its head.
Isn't Burglary the one upgrade?
Burglary is what he has in these areas as an upgrade. So it's your choice whether you want to push your luck, or try and defend. I would defend rather than dodge. Because defending would ensure you probably ask.
I don't know what he does. If he does, they go.
Alright. Important to know when to push your luck.
I've learned a fair bit of that.
Yeah. Also, as a fun and useful note, the AI is usually way smarter than you in these games. For anyone who has not played a Super Robot Wars before, but has played a bunch of games like Fire Emblem, this tells you absolutely nothing about how much damage you're expected to deal, so you just kind of have to wait and guess.
Well, you can actually determine how much damage you deal. It's just this arcane, it's more arcane methods than the old Fire Emblems.
Yes, so basically, the thing is though, the AI, whenever you're counterattacking on an enemy's turn, will always use the minimum needed to finish them off, provided it won't shoot through too much energy or too few ammo. So it won't use something that only has one ammo or anything like that. But yeah. He ought to be fine.
Yeah. At least for one hit.
Hero can tank another beam saber to the face. Easy. He's got potential level. He's got prevail level 7. The weaker, the less HP he has, the better his defense, hit, crit, etc. Yeah. In the shield?
Yeah.
I also like the fact that he's using purple. Purple pink.
Yeah, I'd
It's
call
a
it.
purpley pink. Oh, fun. Large cannon. That's when it can't take much more punishment. I would shut off the animation.
Divination Erosion.
I would go ahead and if that one goes, you can just take it out.
Yeah.
Especially since Setsuna has
He sets in half prevail too?
I believe he does. The master?
Yeah, he sets in half.
I'll check on it, but I think he does. Lots of people do, especially if they're like Hero Yui, prone to self-destructing. Just a bit. Yes, he should be able to. I mean, the one hit he did take didn't take him down below. So this brings us back to another fun point about this game. If you ever get a game over, you just go back to the start of the chapter and get to keep all of the money and experience you earn. Okay, I was not expecting that, but
I was
okay,
fearing that.
sure.
He couldn't become a Gundam. No, he couldn't.
Yes, he was not able to become a Gundam.
He had,
Okay, so we just get, a bit more EXP and money. We can't earn the SR point anymore, but who cares about those? They aren't important.
no, they do not let you get the SR point if you get a game over. I am tempted to just reset.
No, don't. SR points are not critical. The only thing they do is ratchet you up into hard mode if you get enough of them and give 10,000 money per, but we've
Money's
gotten more.
nice.
But I'd say the money we got from that stage will have exceeded that. So, oh well. It's always a problem. So now we just have to wait. Tick around. Until other people start to show up. In all honesty, I'm kind of sad here that these scope dogs aren't using their arm punch. Because one of my favorite attacks the scope dogs have is they have a bullet-loaded punch as a weapon. In come the rest of the Oz forces. Too many pieces of paper towel. Tissue paper.
Wet tissue paper.
Hero comes in. Does his thing with the Buster rifle. Locked on. I was just saying you can't hear it, so you're slightly out of sync.
I was gonna say, I can't hear it all.
But no, you're like a second or two off. Despite the fact you can't hear it at all.
Well, I know the exact timing of the theme, it's just I don't know when it starts in battle.
It started when he appeared. Because his battle theme defaults to just communication. Change that though. Incredible firepower.
The Willie's Batgirls look very similar to what was.
Having not had much experience with the F-91 myself, I can't say anything about that.
You sure go look at my F-91 if you want.
Yes, I know you have one. How about having not seen the F-91 in action?
Okay.
That
That's
hit
better
pretty
result
well.
than before.
Because we just dodged. And we get back to Grim trying to figure out what other villains to do. And Celestial being showing back up. Poor Grim the Sentimentalist.
ガンダムだ。なんだって俺がガンダム
I am a Gundam. Hopefully this time you can become a Gundam. Yes.
I'm shocked that he is the one who died and not...
Not Alleluia and the Curios.
Yeah. Alleluia have to something.
It's a really bad name. Really bad.
I was trying to think of worst names in the Gundam universe, but there really are not many. Camille Gaiden is not a great name, but it's
Or
an okay
Camille.
name.
Oh look, that's nice.
That is a far better setup than before.
Yes.
I feel like the AI gets slightly
So give me
nicer.
that for just a moment. Someone was asking about Setsunan if he had Prevail or not, so...
No, it really didn't.
So, no, Setsuna does not have Prevail at all. Huh.
Well, that would explain our problem.
That would explain part of it. He does have a high little counter skill. Sniper? Probably. Graham is that one.
I was gonna say, this is the only one with a different name.
You go to find the spirit commands to it? Nope.
And what was that?
Bonus. Sure. Probably a good idea if you're gonna go charging into nowhere there.
There's no way to escape, right?
It's highly unlikely. Yes. Graham is so happy to see the weird thing before him. Oh,
ミッションを
Graham.
遂行する
Next time is done, but there's a chance.
If only it could be so pure and happy all the time.
まだだ歩道は消えゆく直前にもっ
Oh, Graham. In his line, there was something about how flames burn the brightest and most beautifully right before they go out.
Excel?
Excel.
Excel.
That's all he has right now is Excel.
That's a reasonable thing.
Yeah. It's very helpful for him. Since Hiroyu's main job usually is to get into places and then utilize his map attack. particularly once you get the Wing Zero and its rolling buster rifle spinning in place.
世間はテロリストと同じ扱いけどね
Yeah, the Wing Zero, I think that be more certain. But
you don't have any way of making it certain.
Yeah. And if it misses, 50 energy is
a large price. Yes, it is a turn. Very close. After this, I'd like to quickly check whether it possesses skills. Because they show up in later games as allies, but they can have some weird skills. So Zex has Prevail level 3, Energy Save, Blocking, See-Through, an Unknown skill, and Counter level 4, so nothing super special there. But he does have his Dobergan. So that's nice. And Graham has Prevail level 3, Counter level 4, Will Limit Break, See-Through, Blocking, and Unknown. I'm gonna bet that Unknown skill is ultimate, since that's a skill he often has. Hopefully, that's a painful skill that lots of guys have. So, you have the Brasta left. Yes.
That's one real option for Brasta.
Graham is notable particularly for being one of the only playable characters in any Super Robot Wars game I know of to have the skill Ultimate, which is at 130 will, you just get a flat 30% boost to your invade rates. It is insane. It's typically boss character only.
That means he is a boss character. Yes.
He serves as a boss a lot of the time, which is why when he does join in the Z3, he has it. It's just such a good feeling after a very long time to finally have someone who can use that on your side. Just wish I had better use it.
Maybe a bit old. No, I kind of wish it would just end turns automatically.
You might be able to set it to do that. So you've got Tyria there, using his GN cannon.
I don't think this happened before.
Yes. Everything is as Veda wishes it. In order to carry out that, failure shall not be tolerated, no matter who our opponents are. That is the job of a Gundam Master. Let's see, Virtue. Is this attack weak enough to work? Yes, weak enough to give you a feeling. Yes.
I actually love the Virtue.
Yes, I like the Virtue's heavy design. It's super heavy.
If I get money in, I'm definitely going to try and buy the Virtue.
I don't think so, because the Dynamis only just recently got it. And it's, far more.
There's at least the one more punch
Yes.
that actually does cast off.
I believe there is variable actually. If anyone knows, please do let us know.
Because I mean, the best part about it is, it's just a combo pursuit, isn't it? It just casts off. Casts off your bulky form, and then you've got
Lightly armored.
Crow's animations are too long for a character to tell.
You just think the Bayonet Spectral will work, but ACP-5 is probably a better match, so you can conserve energy. Ares. Ares suits look wrong for Rangers. If you've ever seen the designs, they had a land use one design which has legs, and it just does not look right. They're super spindly and weird.
It at least looks better than that setting.
Which is that a
Gaza.
Oh yes, the Gaza Siege.
Gaza scene.
Gaza Siege are strange. And an awful
They're salmon. They are without doubt salmon.
because I really doubt you could get any member of a standard space military into a great weapon for, actual combat. Just like how the original Gundam was supposed to be, pretty plain in colors, but was made all nice, happy red, white, and blue for toy sales.
Charge Zaku at least has an excuse.
Yes, it's Ace Custom. It is designed to be flashy and stand out. Oh look, Vulcans will do it.
I mean, really. If you're confident enough to color yourself an Ace and do that, you deserve to be able to color your suit whatever you want.
So I mean, hey, if they're actively targeting you and you're good enough to deal with it, who cares?
It's probably stuff.
This audio is pretty decent.
To think that I would be forced back to such a
No,
point.
not quite. Oh. There's such a huge gap between our machines, I can't fill it in with my skill alone. I'm retreating from it.
Sure.
Just gonna launch some missiles. He's fine, I'm pretty sure that Grab is target sensitive here. That's a nice thing about the AI. At times the AI will behave predictably, like someone who has a grudge or vendetta will often go after that person. You can exploit that at times.
I imagine GN messes around with like chapters.
No, because they explode.
That could overload the batteries.
I have no idea. He's got a support attack, so let's hope Setsuno goes first. Enemies can use support attack as well, and it sucks.
31% people are not much of
That's what we were talking before about. This is obviously one of your favorite suits. If anyone comments wants to go ahead and say what theirs are, feel free to sound off what you think
got
personally.
one response. I asked that bit earlier. The one response we got was probably not up. That's why I asked you what was not up.
Alright. And again, support attack. This time you're getting off the counterattack first. Counter is a very helpful skill to have at times, but not the sort of thing I would deliberately put on people.
Common sense tells me avoid it at all costs.
Common sense is not the word. The words of people on the internet tell you to avoid it at all costs.
Videos of them exploding tell me to avoid it at all costs.
Plasma sword. They did not have proper beam technology. Or whether it's also didn't have proper beam technology in the Under-Domini era.
Purchase. You have to buy at least 2.
Expecting that one will explode or so that you can have one standard, one wave rider.
Yes, 1% of one wave rider. You're never changing that thing back. At least if it becomes full running instead of
Well, long range shooting just leads to sniping.
Gundam
No, lock-on is pretty good. There's a reason you want to ace him.
And then again, there's also the Haro.
Yes. Haros are good. I have a feeling that the Double O Haros are the best of all Haros. At least most useful of all Haros. As they actively help with combat piloting. Unlike Universal Century or, you know, the Steve Blockus's Flux of Harrows.
I'm sure the Universal Century one's good. It's just no one thought to do that.
I thought they were more toys. Most of the ones you see are just toys based on Murrows, right?
Yeah.
Oh, look, Gran. You're gonna get taken out by Vulcans.
I refuse.
You think you deserve something better?
I was going to go for the strongest attack, but I guess this will be.
Yeah, sort of.
I at least have to give Grab enough respect to not shoot down the Vulcans.
Yes. He will be a worthy adversary.
歴史さん近接戦闘について
Gundam.
は負けを認
I'll
め
make
ろ
my feet today. Ooh, and we got a Vernier unit.
Nice.
Mysterious particles, high perfume weapons. Everything's so mysterious. Gundam, this is the start of our glorious battle. I can't wait until we meet again. What is with that guy? Setsuna can only wonder. All that's left should be that one lonely flag. Who gets the kill? Setsuna or Lock-On? Can't attack after moving in brave mode. The only attack he has is the Buster Rifle. And he can't make it far enough.
It was worth a shot.
So, Lock-On. Or Setsuna. You can't check how many things they do like that. Number 1. He has 11. And Lock-On has 13! I'm surprised by that. Yes.
Alright, end this off with the ultimate attack.
Yep. Both Lock-On and Setsuna are characters you want to ace. Since Lock-On, if you ace him, will give you a Haro to help you out, and they're super strong. And Setsuna has the most specific yet powerful ace ability in the game, which gives him an additional 50% damage against any unit that is a Gundam or has a solar furnace. So basically against any 00 unit or other Gundams.
Okay, you got a second skill there.
Yes. Looks like we've cleaned them up. No, not yet. There's something we must confirm. Mobile suit over there. There. Answer us. Mission complete. Retreating from the area. And you just flies off as fast as you can. Fast. Hallelujah! It's impossible. Even the Kyrios can't catch up to him now. In that case... It's too late. You've got some pretty good instincts to see what I was doing. But I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm pretty confident in my quick shot skills. What shall we do? That's Jackson's new unit. We'll capture it. You seem to have thought things through pretty well. That unit has too many unknowns about it. We need to investigate. Veda's said as well that we need to investigate it at least. Alright. Rocket weapon place. Axiom unit, can you hear us? Drop your weapons and follow our orders. It's 4 against 1. I've got no choice. If you walk a dog, you'll find a stick. This is way too much. And this is... can't remember her name. Something like... Oshimi, I think? Anyways, this is one of Celestial Being's supporters. These sort of people who go around are their agents on the ground. Well done, everyone. Well, seems you've come here pretty quickly. Of course, I am one of Celestial Being's support agents after all. What was the result of today's fight? It appears that the various countries have begun to realize how sincere we were with our message. Starting with the three great countries, people all around the world are beginning to view celestial beings as an active threat and are deciding on countermeasures to take. Seems like they're finally getting serious. If they hadn't, then there wouldn't have been any point to us fighting like this. Celestial beings' ideals are something that will be proved through our actions. I've already prepared the next mission for everyone. And that is... the Britannian Union has already decided to retreat from this area. So long as if we are able to take care of the AU, this war will be over. The Britannian Union? That seems pretty quick. Isn't it a little bit, even if they have accepted that we're a legitimate threat, isn't it a bit quick for them to be pulling out? Don't tell me. Have they realized how foolish they've been here? That's highly unlikely. Just recently, the Britannian Union's forward bases have been destroyed. Don't tell me. Exactly as you believe. The ones that dared it were some of the Gundams from the colonies. We've confirmed at least 2 of them. According to the information we're getting from agents across the globe, the number of Gundams that the colonies sent down are 5 in total. So that means there are 3 of them out there other than the winged one we saw in that Reaper. If they really are out to free the colonies from the 3 great countries by attacking them, there's quite likely they'll show up whenever we engage the AU as well. So, are we just going to make use of them here as they attack the AU? We don't have enough information on them. At this point, we should just leave them be. Are you telling to ignore them? If we use them... if we were able to use them well, our fights could get a lot easier, but it looks like things won't be that easy.
Oh, that's...
Yes?
The idiom that you were talking about, is it? Inu mo arukeri bomi.
Yes.
Do you see the special thing about it? It has 2 different meanings.
Yes.
So that was probably a conversation between them going between the meanings. With the 2 of them going...
kind of. But yes. So apparently that idiom I was talking about earlier is put at times as the dog that trots about finds a bone. It can mean no matter what you attempt, tragedy may befall you, or also could mean good luck may come unexpectedly. They were using it both ways. Fun with idioms.
Things that just don't translate.
Yes, that's right. Other than us, everyone in the world is going to be our enemy. Fine details of the mission plans have been hashed out between Miss Sumeragi and Beta. I'm pretty sure your mission order should come soon. However, I do believe it will take a little bit of time. What do you mean? No, due to the appearance of some unexpected elements, it may take a little bit of time. Unexpected elements? Are you talking about Dan Cougar? What on earth is it? That weird helper robot. Does it even come all the way to Africa? Let's see. It's been appearing on the front lines in a number of battles so far. It may be that it will wind up interfering in our battles as well. Invade shows up unexpectedly on the battlefield and aids the losing side. Its creator, location, goals are completely unknown. The mysterious super robot Dan Cougar. What a mysterious thing. Although that's not something we should be saying. By the way, what happened with that Axion pilot you captured? Ah, yes. Oh yeah, captured him. We're planning on doing the interrogation once you'd come. Understood. No, let us take a break for a while. If there's anything you'd like to get for you, please tell me. At any rate, bring 3 coffees and 1 milk. Milk? Yeah, for him.
He just kind of like the whole future to work.
It's just a joke. But please, stop running around, rampaging about like you did earlier. Alright. And Setsuna just goes off on his own. He's left. Were you joking a bit too much with him? Well, it was our first victory fight together after all. I'm pretty sure he's got plenty of things to think about. I can't understand. Why on earth was he allowed to become a Meister?
And that was directed towards Alleluia or Setsuna?
Setsuna is the one he was talking about. Because, to be fair, it is weird that Setsuna became a Meister, but for good reasons. So, back to Britannian Union's base. In Africa. Their hangar. Katagiri, you were safe as well? But this base is totally destroyed. I came here to Africa just to see the AU's new weapons test, but it seems things have blown way out of control. Did you see those colony Gundams? Yeah. One of them was a heavily armored melee type, and the other one was a firepower focused type. Even if I wasn't here, I can't believe that they were able to take us out with just 2 units. They're pretty scary, aren't they? And I heard, come to think of it, I heard that you got taken out by a celestial being. Unfortunately, it was a total loss. But considering the data that you were able to bring back from that fight, the loss of a single flag isn't that big. Ooh, yes. Thanks to the particles you were able to scrape off in the fight, we might be able to get a lead on where they are. Even so, that pilot from Celestial Being was pretty young. You talked with him? Not at all. I could easily tell his feelings from the way he moved. That sounds exactly like you.
Are you a new type, Graham?
I don't know, Graham could be a new type.
Is he like Mu Laflaga?
He could easily be like Mu, because there are, for those who do not know, new types outside of the Universal Century. Mu Laflaga and I believe Lacus Klein are confirmed to be new types.
Well, that's at least one vote for Route Split. Stick with them to get a robo.
Yes. But yes. But even so, the higher-ups decided way too easily to pull out of this area. This is something just to keep between the 2 of us, but I heard that His Imperial Highness didn't like the way that this invasion was going. We were talking about Shuru V Britannia? Is it V Britannia? I think it's V Britannia.
Yeah, V.
Shuru V Britannia? Let's see. I thought he wanted to unify the entire world. I used to think that too. Our Britannian Union was created from that collapse 20 years ago. From the union of our from the pairing of our union that was based around America and the Holy Britannian Empire. Since we'd both, even if it was from a different world, we had stayed in the same place, and so it made sense to join together. And as a result of that, the Britannian Union was created, but secretly on the inside, the Britannian side's always been stronger. And since His Imperial Highness has decided he doesn't want to be here anymore, there's no reason for us to stay in this area. I don't understand what on earth he could be thinking. When the army moved out, he didn't say anything about it. Yet, And he doesn't want this area that could be a critical point for us guarding against the AEU. It's not something we peons on the front lines can consider. But I heard that transfer orders have just come in for me. No, transfer orders have just come in for us. Us? You mean that we're going to be working in the same squadron? I'll go ahead and give you the full details. Lieutenant Graham Aker, in addition, Special Technical Operative Billy Katagiri are both to be transferred to as part of a special anti-Gundam task force. Anti-Gundam task force. It's a brand new unit they're working on. In addition, our technical director is going to be Rafe Eifman. Professor Rafe Eifman. To anyone who has watched it below, I do not know if that is how his name is pronounced. Feel free to correct me, he's probably a fairly minor character. Professor Eifman, huh? The brass seem to think pretty highly of his abilities. Celestial being, and the Gundams from the colonies as well. Our enemies are strong. Is your fighting spirit boiling up? Let's just say I'm feeling excited. You're the same as always.
Okay, we can't focus over there. Yes, Zex and Mu are the same person. They are duo.
And now we have a whole suite of Gundams at our disposal. We have the Exia, the Dynamas, the Virtue, and the Curious, as well as the Brasta. In addition, we get picked up 2 new items, a propellant tank which recovers energy, and a vernier unit which gives +1 movement.
Graham Aker's voice actor. Let's see, if I'm thinking of units that probably could use it.
I would give it to either Setsuna or Crowe. Because Setsuna needs to be able to close in for his attacks.
Let's upgrade. Because all of them could at least use the base.
Yeah.
And then there's
If you have enough, you could probably put a rank into everyone's weapons if you wanted. Or a rank into the weapons of the Exion Dynamas. Or put a rank into the Exion Dynamas at least, and then go from there. I found up not using the Curios or Dynamas very much later on.
You mean Curios or...
Curios and Virtue, rather.
I like the Virtue a lot, though. At least for now. I think it needs energy?
All of them need energy, but they all have energy recovery as well. So the more you pump into their energy, the more you'll get back. And energy tends to be cheap to upgrade compared to others. He is the only one who doesn't really need energy. Most of the Dynamas attacks are ammo-based.
And I'll just keep it right.
Alright. Theoretically, but you don't have anyone with particularly high type points. Not enough to be able to do anything important.
I was just curious how much it costs to actually upgrade. But
Once you get to 100 points, you're able to buy good stuff. Yes. So the most important skills to buy are, without a doubt, the energy and bullet sabers, which increase the amount of attacks you can use. And consecutive attack, which takes 300. It's super expensive, super important. You really want to get that as soon as you can. Other than that, depends on the unit, but those two you want to have on everyone. So, let's go ahead and save.
Save and start the next level.
So, Crowe has been captured. Poor guy. So let's see what happens to him.
Maker, just before you start translating things, has 2 notable voices here.
Yes.
He is Alto.
Okay.
He is Alto Saotome and Hazama. of blaze blue.
Okay.
Alto Salome.
Okay. Well then, let's start by asking your name. Crowe, one of the Axiom Foundation's test pilots. It doesn't really matter to me, but could you take off this blindfold I'm wearing?
Okay, I was about to ask that.
We can't allow you to see our faces. Then who are you, miss? I'm an agent of Celestial Being. Agent? If I was to put it simply, we're part of the support staff. The people who follow up on Celestial Being's actions. Alright, I got it. If you didn't have your organization in place, there's no way you could take on the whole world. You seem pretty carefree for the situation you're in. Not at all. Not at all. I've been trembling from fear since a while back, and can't you hear the echoes in my voice? Dare you joke? Don't get so angry. It's not like I came here to joke around with you guys. Well then, Mr. Crowe, allow me to ask, what is your objective here? As I told you before, I'm a test pilot. My only job here is to gather test data for the Brasta. Was that the reason you showed up at that demonstration for the AU's new model? Yeah, actually, I was supposed to be the one taking out that mech. Before, of course, you guys showed up. Guess so. Sounds like you've got quite a grudge against us. No, sounds like someone here's got quite a grudge against you. Oh. By the way, is the pilot of that close-range unit here as well? Silence comes up to that. Don't say anything unnecessary. All you need to do is answer our questions. Oh, how scary. Shouldn't you keep the rules of engagement and treat your prisoners a bit more properly? Sorry, we aren't the military. We don't conform to international laws.
Is there a sound effect there?
Yes, there was a gunshot. We don't conform to international laws. We'll only give you a single warning. Next time, we won't miss. Alright. Continue with the interview, then. Continuing on our previous question, was the fact that you showed up at our battlefield by chance? Exactly. Actually, if you were to put it the other way, you guys showed up where I was supposed to be. You guys showed up where I was instead. Well, the fact that you guys did show up there was kind of lucky for me. So you were searching for us. Think about your positions a bit more. Currently, you guys are being hunted for by every group on the Earth. You're huge stars. Of course, for such huge stars like you, it wouldn't be weird if a couple of paparazzi showed up, right? And yes, he does indeed use the word paparazzi to describe himself.
You're quite a fellow, Crowe.
Yes. So in other words, you were just tracking us down to try and get a scoop, huh? That's exactly it. I have my own circumstances after all. It's for money, I'll do anything. So, you were following us out of personal interest rather than on some organization's orders? Yeah, my boss is a bit of a weirdo. Rather than having an interest in your organization trying to overthrow the world, she's just interested in your mysterious Gundam things. Curiosity killed the cat. You do know that, right? There are some places you shouldn't stick your nose into. I've already prepared myself. I mean, you guys are really trying to pick a fight and change the entire world and change it. You've got to have at least that resolve. After all, since that Moose over there went ahead and introduced herself, It's not as if I had any expectations of getting out of here alive. I should leave that to your imagination. Scary. Despite your cute voice, you're the kind of gal who will do anything to achieve her goals, huh? I fear my fear of women's only get worse from this. I should leave that to your... Something about personal circumstances. Everyone has their personal circumstances. Alright. And there's a little favor for me here. Why don't we keep talking a bit longer? Do you guys really think that you can stop all wars? That is, we can. That speech. You're serious. You don't sound like you're just trying to make a show of it and play around. At any rate, we'll put an end to the interrogation for now. Now my life is just like a candle in the breeze. Don't worry. You still have a worth for us. After all, we have an interest in your new model as well. Like, really? Please. We told the entire world in our broadcast, didn't we? Anyone who started a war is targets of our retaliation. Alright. Yeah. For a military provider just like them, I guess you don't have anything to say. At the very least, we're going to keep you prisoner for a little while longer. After that, we'll erase the data from that machine and wipe your memories of the time you spent with us. Short-term memory loss? I guess it's better than getting killed. We have an urgent mission to go to, so we shall leave things at that for now. Don't worry. We'll at least make sure we give you some food and water so you won't starve. Hey, I mean, come on, we fought together twice. Please. Even if you're gonna erase my memories anyway, won't you treat me at least a little bit better? Sorry, but we've got our own circumstances. Well then, we shall meet again later. Since they had an interest, I'm lucky. Since they had an interest in the Brasta, it seems like my neck's still going to be in one piece. But if I lose the Brasta here, I'm going to lose anyway, paying back my debt. If it's going to be like that, then I've just got to take a few more risks here. Let's see. The bonds they put on me, I should be able to get out of these pretty easy, and from there I can try and find some way out. But, yep. Or Crowe. Hey, Tyria. Veta been able to... What's Veta so worried about with that new machine? That machine's engine. It's something completely different from the plasma batteries Axion usually uses. You're saying that Axion's making them with an entirely different style than all the rest of their machines? It seems to be pretty high output. Don't tell me. It's a GN drive? That's impossible. However, we need to investigate it to find out. Alright, to start off we need to take out the AU's bases. Have the orders come from Miss Sumeragi yet? About that. Oh. It appears though this base has been using mercenaries hired from the PMC Trust. PMCs, private military corporations. In other words, they've hired mercenaries? And amongst the ones they've hired, it appears they've got some of the red shoulders. The Melkia Armored Soldiers Unit X1. One of the forces that helped split the Astragas Galaxy in two. The strongest soldiers of the Gilgamesh army. I heard that after the great dimensional quake from the Astragas, the armies of Astragas Galaxy wound up splitting up and becoming mercenaries. Those red shoulder guys separated Subs from this regular army have been moving on independently. Couldn't imagine that they'd been snapped up by the PMC Trust. Each and every one of them is said to be worth a dozen men. And I've heard rumors of their strength before. Well, I guess we're gonna get to find the truth of those rumors here. It's not something I'm happy about, though. What about the colony Gundams? The 2 units that took out the Britannian Union's base should still be somewhere nearby. If they find out about what we're doing, it's possible that they'll join in with us. But this time, we'll fight them as well. That's part of our mission today. Yeah. After all, we're the only Gundams there need to be. That new model from Axiom took off? Did that guy get out of here? Pulled one over on us. That guy, even though he's got a lazy face like that, he immediately took a chance to escape. Take him up! Follow him immediately! We can't let him get away! Chapter 4. The Battlefield of Confusion. Well, at least this is a fun start. Yes. I knew they were serious. Sorry, you guys, you may have been serious, but this Brasta's my meal ticket. I can't really give it to you that easily. Alright. Yeah, the chief may be happy about it, but I really hope I don't have to face those celestial being guys hunting me down. There's no way I could win 1 and 4. Or it'd be hard enough to fight them one-on-one. Still being hunted? Those aren't celestial being? They're from the colonies? I thought it was a patrol from the AU, but it looks like it's different. Hello, Crowe and Quatra. Even so, since we don't know what it is, we can't just leave it alone. Sorry, but we're gonna stop your movements for a minute. We can't afford to waste time here. I'll help out. Thanks. I'm glad I got to know you. They seem like they want to come at. They seem like they're gonna come at me. I'm just finding way too many sticks out here. There are Gundams ahead and Gundams behind. Guess it's a bit easier to fight 2 than it is to fight 4. Is he coming at us? Let's go! Let's come to this. I'll take the data from the machines and turn it into money. Poor Crowe. So, we have to fight the Sandrock and the Heavy Arms.
Okay, given my knowledge of these suits...
You only need to take one of them out.
Nice. Nope.
It doesn't matter.
Oh no. But long and short of it is, I want to fight the Sandrock and not Heavy Arms.
All it can use is its Vulcans.
Oh, really?
Yes. I mean, the Heavy Arms doesn't have many punch movement options.
Right, yeah.
It's finally time to fight a Gundam. Hope this guy gives me some good data. The problem is if I can get it back alive.
The only other thing it should have is the Sandrock.
なんでやろうと邪魔ならば戦う
Heavy Arms. I kind of like the design.
俺荒事は苦手なのによ
I have to say, though, personally, I think this Sandrock is my favorite.
まずは動きを止める
Designs.
こいつ逃がさねえ
version. That is its only difference.
あとはブラストのスピード
It's
で
better than Heavy Arms. The completely new and designed for space. Space.
作戦行動にまだ支障が出ていない
Oh, I'm not doing anything else.
He's strong. Seems like it isn't just an ordinary machine. There are 4 reactions? This is bad. The celestial beings are... I was followed. Can you hear me, Axiom test pilots? Yes. Let's see. Get up. Get off of your machine right now. Of course, if you don't, then we can't guarantee your safety.
See if they're just eating float.
No, they were pointing the same direction we started. Leaving me aside, what are you going to do about these colony Gundams that showed up? There's no need for you to know. Pal, you've got way too much killing order letting off there. Where should I go? Hey, you guys! Colony Gundams, can you hear me? Huh? Celestial Being wants to take both of us out. Give me a hand here. Come on, what are you waiting for? It's 4 versus 3. There's still a chance we can win this. Hey, wait a minute! We're still trying to plan things! Hey, that wasn't us! They're coming. DAU? See, they brought quite the numbers here. Those armored troopers have red arms. Are they the Red Shoulders? Has the AU found out where we launched everything from their bases? I found you, Celestial Being! And the Colony Gundams as well! Hi, Patrick. Patrick Colasor. Lieutenant Colasor? Lieutenant Colasor, we received information not to lay a hand on that Axion unit. Huh? Are your pulse just empty socket? Are your pulse just empty sockets there? Since he's here, he must be friends with either the Colony Gundams or Celestial Being! We have to clean them all up in a single go! Prepare yourselves! Well, we've got a pretty crazy commander here. I can't believe we're stuck with this guy. That Lumen guy. So, for anyone still in the chat, are we still broadcasting, or have we had... Our side viewer here has had a temporary failure, so are we still broadcasting? Alright. So, we will be on a temporary pause here, as we cannot see if we are still broadcasting or not. But yes. So we are coming up on a lot of Votem's enemies here, and I believe the one who will join us later will show up here as well.
Yeah, it's running perfectly off here.
We shall see.
She's running super slow sometimes.
So, hopefully, these are just technical difficulties plaguing our side computer here.
Well, considering this is running perfectly fine, yeah, it's the same as how.
So yes.
Let's just continue. I'll just check on that.
That Lumen guy knows why he lent us out to them. They sold for a good price here. And here we have one Chirico QB, the protagonist of Armored Trooper Votems, who will get on our side later on. Poor Chirico. The name of the Red Shoulders is just a burden here. Alright, Fireman, Musa, Jericho. Just do what you can. Alright. We'll go ahead and test our strength a little bit against those dum-dums and retreat as soon as we can. Did you say something? Did you say something over there, Red Shoulders? We paid a lot of money for you, so you better do work. We understand, Lieutenant. We'll go ahead and show you our skill. Seems like in this situation, even if I put out Axiom Exam, it's not going to do anything.
Seems like everything's going fine.
Seems like the Gundams over there are the same as us. Celestial Being in the EU. We're completely surrounded. Hey, can you hear me, Celestial Being? Your colony Gundams too! Looks like we've got no choice but to join forces here. The guys over there want to clear up all of us at once. What's that guy saying? Stop it, Thierry. At this point, we ought to follow his lead. That's how it is, colony Gundams. Let's have a temporary ceasefire here. Understood. We'll cooperate with you. I have no objections. Hey. I'll follow up on that too. Reaper, huh? I'm not the only one here. Wing One came as well? Seems that their objective is the AU. I don't know who you are, but I can't pass up this chance. Well, those units are just the same as us. They came from the colonies. They just keep on coming out. You really want to be taken up by me that badly? So that's the pride and ace of the AU. But life isn't that sweet all the time. Alright. We'll go ahead and put an end to things here. Understood. Target confirmed. Attack target is the AU. Alright. Within 3 turns, defeat all enemies and finally defeat Patrick. Victory is just kill Patrick.
Save Patrick.
The colony and Celestial Beings Gundams. We can't be stopped together. This world is going to change. We'll change it.
俺が片付けてやる。
Elder era.
From your portraits,
Yes.
とりあえずかわしときますか。
you can tell that
俺
they're
と一
rather
緒
old
に
from the portraits.
地獄へ行こうぜ。覚悟しな。くそ、なんじゃないぜ。
Commander.
なんだよ、余裕じゃねえか。
He's got some slightly
ぜ
different.
相棒、
He's probably using last red shoulder.
覚悟しな。
何のつもりだってね。
Scope dogs are very lightly armored.
They are not considered real robots.
Yes, they are.
At least amongst... The debate as to whether they are real robots or not rages on, and most people claim if these were a real robot, the army would be an absolute nightmare.
Something else showing up? And out of nowhere, the Den Cougar appears. Den Cougar? Even it's here? A mysterious robot that shows up and needs the losing side, huh? We're pretty evenly matched here, so what's it going to do? He's attacking us! It's going to help us? Oh dear, so it thinks we're going to lose? What is its goal? Who cares about its goal? It's helping us out here! Damn it! Let's see. I'm going to mark you as well! It's not responding to anything on an open channel, huh? Well, this pilot must be a pretty tight-lipped guy. Oh well. Help us out, would you, little robot?
Let me guess,
So-
that's an ally.
Fun note here.
Huh.
This Dan Cougar Nova is unmanned, which is why it has only one weapon.
And cannot
Punch.
be controlled.
It is an AI ally, and not particularly helpful. So, quickly check our newest units here. We have the
Okay,
Gundam
this
Heavy
here.
Arms. Gundam Heavy Arms, which has Prevail level 4, Support Attack level 2, and skill that makes all support attacks criticals. Automatically. He has Vulcans. He has an Army Knife, which has a range of 1. And then he's got Micro Missiles, Beam Gatling, and full open attack. Launch everything.
No barriers.
So, no size.
Size.
Then we have the Sandrock. I like the Sandrock's design. I like the shoulders a lot.
Shoulders.
Yes. Shoulders, not shoulders. It does have shoulders, but I like the shoulders.
Shoulders are just so.
He has Prevail level 4, Blocking, and Support Defense level 3. Watcher, Reverbo, Intro, He has Vulcans, Homing Missiles, Heat Shotels, and Cross Crusher, which pierces through barriers. Other than that, it's as you've seen. Crowe, I don't think is healed though. Crowe has enough. Yes, mobility down because he got hit by Vulcans. Worth pointing out that you have someone who can heal these spirit commands. You have someone who has trust. Don't you?
頼むぜアゴ俺たちならやれるイグイーブネットセッスタンドットだよ
So at this point in time, we have 4 Colony Gundams, 4 Celestial Being Gundams. So they use launching all of their firepower on us. They've ignored all protection for their bases. We can't underestimate them.
遠慮はしない
Those fooling pilots are pretty quiet. Particularly Hero and they don't talk much at all.
Quattro tries to block. Do you have trust?
No. He's not the one with trust. It was, in fact, Heavy Arms. What he has is Wall. They're just one of those weapons.
邪魔すんなっつってんだろそらよ もう一丁
Yes, there's objects.
ここまでか
I'm pretty sure it's not a button usually. But slightly. Oh, this is fine. I'm retreating! Scope bullets explode at the drop of a hat. Or even less. Yes, they have highly explosive fuel. He does now. He does focus. Yay, leveling up. Machine gun. Celestial Being. For now, I have to cooperate with them.
そこをどけ
Chest mounted cannons.
そう脱出する
Evacuated. As if I could go along with a plan like this. Now for a change of music.
三大国家陣営の戦力を叩く
Let's see. Yes. I'm not sure whether to be surprised or happy that you're not attacking Jericho here.
しまった
He should be the lead scope dog, I believe. No, he's not. Not that one either. That one's Jericho. That's Tyrios.
Their heads all like that.
Taylor unit. No spirit here. He does have fun now. He puts him up to 80%. I want to back off. He'll miss lucky. Poor Jericho. I think it looks
最低でも敵の足止めをする
He just sort of drops that. Oh, miss it.
分かっていた
But
And yes, he does.
Jericho's stupid.
Does his scope dog have anything good? Yes, Jericho QD. We will be getting this guy later. Yes, Jericho has Perseverance level 9. That should tell you a lot about him. He has Prevail level 9. So, yeah.
的が小さくても外しゃしね
He has Prevail level 9 and 2 unique skills. One of them enhances his criticals,
え
and the other one is completely unknown. And as you can see, this is part of the reason that Jericho is one of the most broken units in the game. He's small size, meaning he's super dodgy, and he is... the lower his health gets, the better he gets.
行きます
And yeah, he's pretty powerful and his crits are super damaging. He's fully worth investing. Only he wasn't done so often with the code BL
やけに動きがいいじゃねえかいただくぜ
So Dan Kruger moves over to help. He's punching Jericho. And we're getting generic super robot wars music representing the Dan Kruger theme.
I was going to ask about that. Hey, it actually did. That's
Not terrible. Yeah, not great.
余
It's
計
not
な
like
手
you're
間を
gonna
取ら
one-shot
せる
him. Comes over, shoots at it. And no one cares. This Dan Kruger is still in the middle of development. Also, for those of you who don't know, when we get to it, Rotom's has a really pretty good theme. Only no Saga.
足切るし
I'm not sure.
全面に転換
Dunno. Considering that you seem to have taken damage, I'd say you probably didn't this time. Because the way that sadly the virtue works is it nullifies damage below 2,000 after having died. Reducing damage by 1,000. So much.
見えすいた攻撃だ
So, GM Cannon, Shoulder Missile Pod. Yeah, sure. We can do it. He's just a random
あ
guy.
いつを仕留めれば俺
Even
の
if
名も
he's
上
got
が
a
る
slightly stronger looking suit because he's got missiles.
Yeah, scope boats and stuff should be it is a mix.
それでも
Yep,
だとしても
quite a mix.
バージ砲撃戦を開始する
The only remaining
Oh, and
thing
you're going full power on this, aren't you?
only remaining thing that it's never right now. So we know.
And you know that. Just defending should be fine. We might want to use that.
Don't care about him. Sure. Good luck hitting him.
And now we get back to.
あいつを仕留めれば俺の名も上がる 俺の相棒に好き勝手やりやがってやられちまえってんだよ覚悟しな悪夢に食らったか
To take out the red shoulder. Oh, Leo. You're targeting Crowe. Great. 100% hit chance, 0% hit chance. I'm happy with that. It's pretty nice. I'm going a bit low on everything now. You don't really need more energy. Something you want to I love how he treats the deaths like this as his partner rather than just a tool like some people. Like Chirico there, who swaps scope dogs every couple of episodes because they blow up on him.
Have been treated like a tool.
Even Gatling.
Sure.
Even Gatling.
攻撃開始単純な攻撃だパターンは読めた目標補足破壊
It makes sense that the scope bomb is good.
やはりガンダムは強い
You know?
Kind of. He fits in pretty well.
飛び抜く駆動スターは遅れは取らんぞ
After having a very bad time.
気にするな相手が悪かっただけだ
Sure, something like that.
効果
She
最
already
大
got
確
through that.
He has not been fast.
遅い
So far as I know. So far as I know, everything that is happening here at this moment in Blood Engines is pre-episode 1 of Blood.
機体が動く限り戦い抜く
Oh. It always sucks when you see units in HP that is in the tens or even single digits. It's like so much. Alright. So the Virtue is in pretty bad shape. You can do that twice, so. Alright.
Okay, where's the highest chance of hitting?
I believe that would be Setsuna. I believe Setsuna picked up a sure hit skill. Yes, you did indeed pick up Walker. So I move as far as you can and then use whatever spot you're using. Pause for a moment. Go back. What will is Setsuna at? Ah, yeah. 107.
I could get him to that.
Maybe.
No, I could get him to that. There are 3 units to kill under him.
It needs to be 1. I was talking more about tripping his double action skill. No. But either way, do what you can. You have 2 people over there who can support attack. Sad you backed off 1, you can get a double hit, but you know. Heat shuttles! So it seems that rather than defending their bases, the AU is focusing on taking us out. They're going to be targeting us even more from now on. The way we've been fighting here, could we even have a chance of winning?
Kind of lose something's eye.
行くよサンダー
most idealistic of the planets. Most unique weapon, I think, of giving ones. I've even seen shuttles before. Wing.
Yeah.
They're an uncommon weapon, to be sure.
The least unique amongst them, by far, I would say,
Is the wing?
is Crowe, whose weapons include a ton of Daka.
I'll do one for I have no chance of being this.
戦術レベル高
Kind of sad we have so few songs available right now. Oh look, Hyper Jammer attack is available. If you want to burn through all your energy. Fix some of them to
That was
sell
not what I was trying to do.
Yes, he has Flash, which dodges an attack, and so there's that 110 left.
That is fair enough.
So you can go ahead and use the... So he can... his ability there lets him make anyone have 100% hit rate for one turn.
You can do it twice, so yeah, use it on yourself and get the kill. Why not?
Okay. In Bazooka Burst mode,
Whatever has the highest hit chance. Or
they all
whatever has
have
the
the
highest.
same.
目標を破壊する
I want to just try and be sure that he dies.
Look at everything in the bazooka.
バーストモードで殲滅する
It's another pretty attack, but a bit overkill. And of course, Cheer goes completely silent as he explodes.
Double. Still
And completely silent as he explodes. And you got one for him. Please be aware you only have 2 tail unit attacks. Oh. Please remember if you need it that he has 2 pilots with different skills.
ユナムス仕掛けるぜ
But he does not have to.
That's the Zavant. I guess we've done enough with this. Knows focus. Ahara knows focus now. It's only 2 for the Revolutionaries sword.
It probably won't kill, but
Maybe.
it's the only thing that has a chance.
It's better to try.
ミッションを遂行する
よくもやりやがったな
The heavier and the Brasta. But go ahead and well, you're definitely not getting that SR point, but who cares? You're highly unlikely.
It is.
One less and then
I am highly unlikely to get the SR point, but
it's fine. We don't need to collect those.
攻撃を開始する
So, Have a nice walking yard.
There is a non-zero chance. It's just...
And the Vancouver's just gonna go try and punch.
Vancouver.
I'm counting on you.
I'm not really counting on it, but, you know.
We can hope. Depending on our routes, we'll get that next chapter.
That one?
Not that one. Vancouver. Put the baby up.
Is this turn 3?
I believe that this is your final turn on the animations for this one. All-out attack from the heavy arms.
I don't know if this counts as turn 2 or turn
無合金の装甲だろうと
No.
その戦術は間違い
And he just flips out of the way. And now. Some attack from the heavy arms.
遠慮はしない
F.
敵を殲滅する
Stands back, opens up everything. Literally everything that has on it. That's why, you know, all the Macross units are built around that. Or a lot of Macross units are.
Besides that, they didn't understand.
Yeah. Still rather great.
Again?
Yes. He is doing it again. Now it's just going to be weapons. So that'll be enough. So I use it to beam gathering, that weapon to kill it. Do you want to use the all-out attack?
Yeah. Go ahead and get rid of it.
All that's left is the announce.
No, actually. It is not all that's left.
Oh, true, because there's that one thing. But I warn her, look, there's nothing but Gundams! It looks like the EU's ace is gonna get the title of Gundam Killer here! Oh, Patrick, your misplaced enthusiasm is wonderful. And so very close.
If it weren't for that one enemy!
Yes, then you would have. You have cleared the stage. What's happening here? I'm Patrick Colasaur, the top ace of the EU!
Oh well.
Remember this, Gundam! Next time we meet, I'll show you my true power!
Slightly sounding like I failed 2 SR points in a row here, but...
The enemy forces have retreated.
You know, what can you do?
Well, they didn't have any considering they didn't have any reinforcements, that was probably all the AU could launch. With this, I bet they'll leave the area as well.
Still the thing. Can't have other than puzzle.
With this, the war will end. But our mission isn't over yet.
You watch it slowly.
And the Dan Cougar disappears. It completely ignored us. No, for now we ought to ignore it. We need to focus on the colony Gundams. Those guys. Even though they all came from the colonies, it doesn't look like they're working together. We can take them out. Alright, at this rate, it looks like we're gonna have to fight celestial beings. So what you gonna do? I'd rather not get involved in something as annoying as that. Looks like her feeling exactly the same. I'm gonna hurry up and get out of here too. After Africa, now I need to head to Oregon. We should retreat. I'll go with you. Sorry. Looks like we're together a bit more. Looks like they don't want to fight. Let's pursue them. We need to take at least one of them out. Leave it, Tyria. We're a bit more exhausted than we thought as well. We shouldn't push our luck. But our mission, we've at the very least carried out the minimum requirements. We don't need to do too much. If we we both, after all, if both of us groups went down here, all that would happen is 3 great countries would be happy. The situation's changing bit by bit. We've got to respond as is. All that's left is... Are still too late? So, we have reached our next route split. So, we have before us 2 options. We can either cooperate with Celestial Being, give in, and just go with them, or we can go after the colony Gundams like, please get me out of here. If we stay here with Celestial Being, we'll wind up picking up the Dan Cougar Nova, which we just saw, although in far better form with complete pilots, and the Getter Robo. If we go off to follow the colony Gundams, we'll only pick up the Wing and the Death Scythe, but then we'll wind up meeting the units from Code Geass and Jericho, who we will then lose after their route split ends, for a short while. So it's sort of a toss-up. Does anyone in the chat have any opinions?
Only got 1 so far.
The only one I've seen so far has been to stick with Celestial Being because Getter Robo.
Which I can understand.
Yes, it is perfectly understandable, but if anyone else has any opinions, feel free to put them out here.
Just the way it's turned ice, it's not quite ice, it's gel.
That's good.
It's a gel of ice.
Alright. So,
I guess we'll go with Celestial Being to get a Robo.
I guess so. Since I'm not seeing any responses, we'll go ahead and stick with Celestial Being. And that's actually for the best, because it'll give us the option for a later route split of whether we want to go to Macross Frontier or Gurren Lagann. I feel fairly confident the answer is going to be Gurren Lagann there, but
There's a chance.
there's a chance. So we'll stick with Celestial Being. Seems like I'm not going to be able to get out of here. I'll cooperate with you, Celestial Being. That's a good response. If you don't try and escape, we'll leave you alone.
Yes, it does. This game has a lot of route splits.
It has a lot of early route splits. Although it's nowhere near as bad as Z2 Saisei, where a couple of chapters in you have to determine a route split that will decide pretty much the first 15 chapters of the game, so first part of the game's decided within 3 or 4 chapters. Yep. Yes. Yes, he's like, yeah, I've got it right. Basically, Crowe is just like, yeah, I'm not gonna run. Hey, Celestial Being! Can I join you? I can't believe he'd say that. I think we'd have someone want to join us. That's unexpected. At the very least, it seems I'm not gonna die here for now. So, what's gonna happen now?
I'm just curious how many route splits there are here. Across
In the Sea of Japan, Ryugajima, Dragon's Hive. The Dragon's Hive Commander's Room. Seems that Dan Cougar Nova has returned successfully. The results were... it was a bit touch and go there. I guess we still do need some more samples for it. I see. Then we must hurry and select the new members. We must hurry. The situation is accelerating faster than we expected. Are you talking about Celestial Being? We've already reached out to them. Then, the time remaining for life on this planet is growing ever shorter. We must hurry and complete the Dan Cougar Nova. Back to Africa now.
Dan Cougar Nova Max God.
Not yet. Thanks. Because of your help, I was able to carry out my mission. I'm the same.
Earth versus space.
I may have only just met you when we encountered each other destroying that Britannian base, but I instantly knew you were the same type of guy as me. I guess those guys were the same. Yep. Those 2 units must have been the same as us and come from the colonies. I have to go. I give you my thanks for everything you've helped with. Can you tell me your name? I'm Quattro Roberto Wiener. Winner.
I think it is pronounced Lena.
This is Uina. Yes, Winner. I don't have a name. If you need to call me something, though, Troa. Call me Troa Barton. Thanks, Troa. Let's meet again. Troa Barton, huh? Is this alright, Lord Quattro? He knows of our secret base.
Shouldn't it be something like Young Master?
Cousin Quattro-sama. Yes, Sir Quattro, sure, whatever. Young Master, whatever. They're cooperating with him and look up to him. You don't need to worry. He came here for the same purpose as us. You could come. Yeah, he's an ally. I see. Isn't it something to be happy about? We aren't alone anymore. However, it seems that those two Gundams that left the area quickly are heading towards Area 11. I guess that place is the same as the colonies. It's lost its freedom as being ruled by a larger country. I suppose their next target is to take out the Britannian Union. That celestial being group is trying to change the world. We can't afford to lose. We're going to fight in order to make this world even a little bit better. AU Frontline Base. What's happening here? Weren't you guys supposed to be the legendary Red Shoulders? If you followed my orders, we should have been fine! But we lost! It's the basics of battle to change your strategy based on your enemy. Your idea of closing them off at the start was a good one, but you weren't able to react to the situation well enough at all. If we waited a bit longer, they would have fought each other and we'd have gone for easy pickings. What are you saying? How dare you talk to me like that, even though you're just lowly mercenaries? Bottoms! Calling us the lowest of the low, huh? He's pretty cruel as well. We may be hopeless guys who don't know anything but war, but lives aren't free. We won't throw ours away so easily. How dare you! Don't insult me. Let's leave things at that for now. Hello, Aliel Sanchez. This is a key villain of 00. Setsuna's worst nemesis. And as I read, based on Gowon from Full Metal Panic, who we won't get to see until Z3.
I'm not surprised by that sentence in the slightest.
Same voice actor, same sort of crazy guy. It's just I have to laugh at the fact that the guy who inspired him comes after him.
Yeah.
Who are you? I'm a guy from the PMC Trust. Unfortunately, it seems that this plan of yours failed rather spectacularly. This base's forces were wiped out, and in the end you're going to be retreating from this area. What are you saying? It's not because your Red Shoulder guys didn't fight well! Wouldn't that be because you're planning how to flaw in it? Are you the lad of the Red Shoulders? Yes, I am Commander Inge Lehman. It's your fault for not being able to make proper use of the Red Shoulders. Shut up! Damn it, this is why I hate these people from Astragius. Seems like I was pretty upset. Well, for us mercenaries from Astragius, it seems that the top brass our lives are worth less than dogs. Don't worry about it. I'm sure that your fighting prowess is needed in this world. After all, you are the legendary Red Shoulders, known as the strongest military squad. In other words, a new job is coming for us? Commander Gregor Garrosh. Wyman Huggard and Musa Merme. And Kiriko Kyugi. I'm having you all head off to separate missions here. So we're finally being split up here, huh? I guess that Lehman just thinks we're unsightly here together. Are you upset, Private? No. I shall carry out my mission. We're having you head out to space, Private. Your destination is the asteroid Lido. What's happening? I was ordered to come here. Based on Lido, but everyone who's here is just soldiers from Gilgamesh. What's happening, Jericho? I'll have cleared all enemies from the area. However, Command... Captain, what is the goal of this mission? We'll talk about it after. Now just run up and fight. This is still Jericho, by the way, in this crazy helmet. You just keep advancing. If you encounter anything unusual, report it immediately. Understood. What is this capsule over here?
Oh dear.
Is this what the commander was talking about by anything unusual? Something's in here. Capsule's opening. A woman? What is this? Kiriko, what are you doing over there? What's happened? There's something strange over here, Commander. That's what we're looking for. Leave the rest to us. Kiriko, you hurry up and get out of here. Understood. Everyone seems to know what that is. Why are they hiding it from me? Our enemies are the army of Gilgamesh. Split this operation. Carter, what are you? We need to have you disappear. Poor Jericho. Sent on a mission he didn't know about and then betrayed. Gilgamesh base. This is Earth. We discovered you floating a distance away from Lido and transported you here. The Gilgamesh army? I'm sorry to do this so soon after your awakening, but I need you to answer some questions. Where is this? We'll be the ones asking the questions. Start with let's have your name. Jericho Q. Your date of birth? Gilgamesh calendar 2326. 7th month, 7th day. Seems that you're a former Gilgamesh soldier. What were you doing there? I was participating in the mission. Whose? I didn't hear. Who was your commander? The captain of the squad was Connie. I don't know the others. What was your goal infiltrating Lido? I don't know. Then where did the prototype go? Prototype? What are you talking about? Wasn't there a cryosleep capsule there? That was. You saw what was inside it? I didn't see. Don't lie! Where's the prototype? I don't know. I really don't know. Don't play dumb. Until you answer properly, we'll keep on giving you shocks. Answer the question! I was betrayed by my allies. I don't know what happened after.
It's amazing escape.
Commander Regina! Commander Regina! If we continue like this, his heart's going to give out. He lost it. He lost consciousness. Guess the shocks were too strong. He opens his eyes, continue the questioning. Keep him under observation. Yes. Sorry here, my headphones are cutting out a bit.
Is that power issue?
It could be.
We've been going
Look
for
for
hours or so.
hold that. You should hurry up and spit it out. At any rate, I'll go ahead and release the shackles for now. Transport. This guy, he was faking it? Chirico. 100 years war. Strugius Galaxy was split in two by the Gilgameshians and Balarants. Balarant? Whatever.
Yarland.
No, not Yarland. Yarland custom is cool. However, the long conflict finally came to an end with the Great Dimensional Quake. However, that didn't have any meaning. Even in a new world, I was still embroiled in the flames of war. And then, when I saw that, my own battle truly alone and endless fight. There's such a difference between the Chirico who gives these little descriptions and the Chirico you hear all the time. Plus 10 mobility. Anyone could use it. So. What time is it?
It is
4:30. So I don't know that we could get through another chapter here.
You know, we can go overtime. Let's see. You seem like you're going to be taking a lot of damage, so at least one more upgrade with this.
That's alright.
Upgrades are easily achieved.
Feel free to upgrade whatever you like. Bringing the armor on the Virtue is a good idea, because that means that we'll have fewer problems tanking damage. So my thought here at the moment is we should go ahead and
Sit, right?
stop for now, yes, so we can ensure that everything has worked properly. Alright, so I think we are going to go ahead and stop here for the day so that we can ensure after the second day everything has in fact gone properly, recorded properly, and that we don't have any major changes we'll need to make for next time.
We will be back tomorrow.
Yep. So we'll go ahead and be back tomorrow to continue on here and hopefully pick up both the Cougar Nova and the Getter Robo. And that'll give me the time to look up the names of the pilots of the Cougar, because there's quite a few of them. Alright, so we'll be signing off here. Hope you all have a good day.